Hello everyone. In this video we will be reviewing your worksheets from Wednesday and Thursday. So let's get started immediately. This is your first worksheet, the one that you had for Wednesday. So let's get started. This first exercise says find the half of the numbers shown below. So we want to find the halves of 8, 10, 4, and 12, 6, and 16. So let's get started. I want to find the half of 8. So I need to think what number do I add to itself to get 8? Is it 1? Well, 1 plus 1 gets 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. 3 and 3 makes 6. 4 and 4 makes 8. So the half of 8 is 4. Let's try 10. 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. 3 and 3 makes 6. 4 and 4 makes 8. 5 and 5 makes 10. So the half of 10 is 5. Let's do 4. 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. So the half of 4 is 2. Let's do 12. 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. 3 and 3 makes 6. 4 and 4 makes 8. 5 and 5 makes 10. 6 and 6 makes 12. So the half of 12 is 6. Let's find the half of 6. 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. 3 and 3 makes 6. So the half of 6 is 3. And lastly, we want to find the half of 16. So 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. 3 and 3 makes 6. 4 and 4 makes 8. 5 and 5 makes 10. 6 and 6 makes 12. 7 and 7 makes 14. 8 and 8 makes 16. So the half of 16 is 8. Next up, we have an example here of separating a number into its halves. So here we want to separate the half of 16 and we want to separate 16 into its halves. Well, we just found here that the half of 16 is 8 right here. So 16 is going to be 8 and 8. We also found 10 up here. The half of 10 is 5. So 10 is going to be 5 and 5. We also found the half of 4 to be 2. So 4 is going to be 2 and 2. We can also find 2 pretty easily. The half of 2 is 1 because 1 plus 1 makes 2. And then let's do 18 and 14. Let's think what number we add to itself to get 18. 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. 3 and 3 makes 6. 4 and 4 makes 8. 5 and 5 makes 10. 6 and 6 makes 12. 7 and 7 makes 14. 8 and 8 makes 16. 9 and 9 makes 18. So the half of 18 is 9. So we're going to separate it into 9 and 9. Next up we have 14, and we're also going to be separating it into its halves. So let's find the half of 14. 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. 3 and 3 makes 6. 4 and 4 makes 8. 5 and 5 makes 10. 6 and 6 makes 12. 7 and 7 makes 14. So the half of 14 is 7. And again, I said this in the previous videos as well, but if you just remember that 7 and 7 makes 14, you don't have to do that process that I just did of 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 2 makes 4, 3 and 3 makes 6. You don't have to do that. You can just write 7 and 7. If you remember it. If you don't, you can do what I just did. Next up, we want to match the halves to the wholes. So let's see. Out of these, we already found in the previous exercise that the half of 18 is 9. We found the half of 10 is 5. Okay, now let's do the worst. The next ones. Okay, so if 3 is the half, then the whole is going to be 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 makes 6. If 10 is the half, then the whole is going to be 10 plus 10, which is 20. And then we have 8 plus 8, which makes 16. And if you want to check any of the answers, just go back to the point of the video where I solved that exercise and pause it to check your answers. Here we need to choose 3 numbers out of these and find their halves. Now, if you want to do the easiest ones, just go for the smallest ones. If you want to do the harder ones, just go for the bigger ones. So I'm going to choose randomly 12, 18, and 10. So I'm going to put 12 here, 18 here, and 10 here. And I'm going to do the process of finding their halves from the beginning. So again, I want to find the number that I add to itself, and it gives me 12. So I'm going to start from 1. 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 2 makes 4, 3 and 3 makes 6, 4 and 4 makes 8, 5 and 5 makes 10, 6 and 6 makes 12. So the half of 12 is 6. Next up, 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 2 makes 4, 3 and 3 makes 6, 4 and 4 makes 8, 5 and 5 makes 10, 6 and 6 makes 12, 7 and 7 makes 14, 8 and 8 makes 16, 9 and 9 makes 18. So the half of 18 is 9. 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 2 makes 4, 3 and 3 makes 6, 4 and 4 makes 8, 5 and 5 makes 10. And that's all of our exercises for this week. I hope you guys have a good Easter break. I will see you again after Easter. Bye.